a lonely life where no one understands you. But don't give up because the music do. Because the music do, and it is reaching inside you, forever preaching on you too. Your screams a whisper, hang on you, twisted transistor.
Red, who you just seen walking past me in the back, was Raven Opaqueness. I'm gonna have to make a two-part video. I know I said before I lost the program to this after we fixed up my laptop that I was gonna do a review on the Sonic the Hedgehog series. Well, me and him just realized that this is gonna have to be in two parts, and I'm gonna give you the first 5 in 2D, and then the second part is gonna be the remaining 6, which are in 3D. So technically, this is part 1 2D Sonic game. So let's start with the original. 91. My dad's favorite game. He played for hours upon hours. You know, he couldn't get past the first couple of levels. Well, he was 10 on the first level. He managed to get the second, and yeah, he thought it was the greatest game ever made. It was really remarkable, and it was the only one to have a debug where you couldn't die unless you basically fell off the screen or getting crushed. So basically, it was a remarkable game. It is the second most sold Sega Genesis game now. Awesome. I actually have this on the Sonic Ultimate Genesis collections, and also like the original. I also had downloaded it as an arcade game on there, and my god, I was beating people's asses on the races, and I gotta say I love this. Sonic 3, basically, the reason why I'm going to do CD glass is because I have a lot to say. Anyway, Sonic 3 basically is, it's remarkable. It's the only complaint I have against it, besides being really fast, it lets you do the same thing as 2, but what you play as Sonic or Tails or both, is, it just basically takes forever just to figure out how fast you have to do the level select code. But it does give you the save feature, so it basically is like, okay, I get past one zone, boom, that's done, next zone, you know, it keeps track of your cast emeralds, it just helps out. Then, Sonic and Knuckles. Originally, Sonic 3 was supposed to be like 2 Sonic games long at the time. They had to separate it to the time considerations, you know, because you can only fit so much in allowed time. So basically, they split the game in half, and there you go. Sonic and Knuckles is a remarkable game. The 3 Log-On games were fucking awesome. If you ever heard a story about Knuckles and Sonic 1, let me tell you, even hackers came across the same reason that Sega couldn't do this. Basically, if we had Knuckles in there, the whole background you would see, instead of being blue, it would be in red. And that would have affected a lot of people. But lucky, some hacker actually found out how to do this and actually made the game really good. It's a really nice ROM hack. I actually have it, and I love it. Now, Sonic CD, the reason why I mainly did this one last, because there's only so much I can actually say for this. For instance, it is the most confusing out of the whole Sonic series because you go through the times. There's also some levels that I get stuck on really easy, even though a lot of the Sonic games I could get on really fast. And the boss fights are really unique. Like you race against Metal Sonic, man, I tell you, that shit was like so fun. My real complaint against that is, unlike the other Sonic games with the level select, you can only do this in practice, meaning you cannot run into any bosses and you cannot actually beat the game doing this. It's kind of like Revenge of Shinobi with that code, but different. So this is Jack Red, and in part 1, we're going to part 2. I'll see y'all later. Thank you very much.